Ame has on this Drow.
Prepare for battle.
Pretty cool set. The Stranger in the Wandering Isles. Always very nice.
You are a stranger to me, Cop.
I am. So let's see. I gotta see what this techies ends up doing. Do you get the early shard?
Well, apparently you got a bracer.
Like, do you get the shard at 15 minutes if you're Jinkyu, adding a second stun to affected enemies?
I don't know, honestly. I think the taser looks sick on Spirit Breaker. It gives 30% movement speed with that charge damage. So do you want to rush Axe? I honestly don't know what the item build is on techies now.
Wait, 30% extra movement bonus?
Yeah, 30. It's a lot, man.
30 seconds to battle.
So how fast?
Very.
Because we were seeing Spirit Breaker moving at like what 1172 total at times.
The thing is, at some point, a flat increase is just better than a percentage, right?
Diminishing returns.
Yeah, like you already got your 25 from your bulldoze, so the 30 might actually be worse than just like a flat whatever, you know? 30% of his movement speed is gonna be like what, 90-ish? Like later in the game? When he face boots and whatnot. It's not terrible, but it's like game breaking. The thing is though that it will explode and disarm everyone.
It'll be interesting to see how that combination works, as they will take Sticky Bomb level 1. Pretty mana intensive at 100 mana.
Dude, good damage though. And 25% movement slow.
Yeah, and like you could see the right clicks and the damage come out. Like Kaz is just eating sticky bombs, and that's not comfortable in lane. He's already at half health, and the cooldown is, as it gets higher and higher, 6 seconds at level 4. Like that is pretty decent.
Yep, instantly gets to do it as well. So
if you don't want to go, if you don't want to go blast off, I could see you going like 2-1 to start instead of like the 1-1-1.
Nah, I think you want blast off always. It's just so much damage. How much is it? 275?
You don't have to sack yourself, I guess.
Yeah, but you also want to be able to kill them. And Taser just doesn't get any damage. It's like such a weird ability.
Oh gosh, Mystic Snake always hurting. Top lane, Mercy getting attacked here by Ame and Y. And just eating some of that damage, nothing too crazy coming their way. And the Bracer, like you said, the Bracer is going to be pretty impactful for supports if they can get it, and it doubles at that 25-minute mark. That'll be nice for the techies come the later parts of this game, or the later portion, I would assume. He does go to the blast off level 2. He throws the sticky bomb out. Bramble Maze stopping them from really committing, and he doesn't even go to the blast off at that point. If he's not too careful though, another charge might come in with a sticky bomb blast off, where Kaz just ends up dying. Bramble Maze is on cooldown for a second longer, and now goes into the Shadow Realm. Sticky bomb exploding. There's the blast off. There's the kill. But if they trade Jinkyu, that's, which they won't, would have been soul experience there for the Medusa, but instead he survives.
Yeah, a lot of damage coming up from those 2 nukes. Spirit Breaker charge as well. Bomb blobs onto him too. Bong.
Fun and exciting.
It looks really bad level 1, to be honest. But as the levels go higher, I'm sure I'll be more impressed.
Got it.
And now just trying to take this lane solo bottom, but Mercy trying to be an annoyance here. He's only level 2. He's got 1 level in the tag team. That's it for now. I'm a level 3, and we'll see how he does in the lane. He's only 16-3 for the moment. The Medusa on the other side, the lane counterpart, 20-3 or 21-4 now.
Yeah, I'm still gonna see how much impact this Tekis will really have. So it's a pretty different, weird hero now. So we gotta, yeah, I can't really judge it.
Be on the lookout
at all.
Which is that level 2 bomb gonna do here?
That's quite a bit of damage.
Yeah, and the cooldown now only at 10 seconds. So
how much damage is it? 180. That's a lot of damage. Nothing to say is getting really low in the mid lane, and Tusk is in the vicinity as well. Oh, he actually left. And level 3 Shadow Strike. He already TP'd back to base, so he won't be able to do that again.
It's TP'd back to base and X'd back to the mid lane, so it really has not been going well. Nothing to say again, and we have been seeing this become a pretty much a constant, where mid is continuing to just get destroyed here, and he goes down to Dust. And Dust is one of those guys who we have seen for the longest time in the Division 2 scene. He had come from a long time with IG Vitality, gets the chance with MagMa, and as they get now TZY killing off Y top, they'll go for Ame and put the pressure on him as well. Shield crash, right click. I don't know how much you want to stand there. Earn onto Ame, and he is going to get dove under the tier 1 tower and die. So LGD all of a sudden losing heroes, but they'll end up losing 2 up in the top lane. And you know, just to go back to talking about Dust, like, he's been with IG Vitality for a while. He had done that for 2 years almost, and then got his chance with MagMa, and he's definitely continued to prove himself.
We're going middle again.
Oh, avoids the Torian. Sonic Wave comes out. Ghost Ship's there. Nothing to say, trying to go the other way now. They've got Mercy for some help. Nothing to say, needs to find a way out. I think he will come over. I don't know if that's going to be help enough. And eventually, Nothing to say, he'll try to take himself out to the neutrals, but that won't happen.
Wow. That's rough for the Kunkka. The lane isn't
back-to-back deaths,
easy,
yeah.
but it's not supposed to be this hard. Like, even the first solo death, you know, it was just pure greed. He knows that one Shadow Strike will kill him, but Shadow Strike is not like a burst or a surprise, right? It's like a very slow death. And he knew exactly what was coming for him, and he greeted it out. Got punished. Second death in a row now. No TP to even come back to the lane. And now he has one.
So level 2 in the blast off. They can get the X on a Dust and line up the blast off. Maybe they get the kill. 5-second silence duration. That would say Ghost Ship is certainly a combo.
Not the easiest thing in the world, though. $1K lead again for MagMa already. Pretty impressive what they're doing.
Yeah, I've been very impressed by their performances. There's the X, the dual breath, looking for the blast off with the charge. So now they've got the silence. That means there's no blink away. And with that, they get the kill. It's Jinku who gets credit for it, and that's what you can do with the blast off. It's a long cooldown, but when it's off cooldown and at the upper levels, even level 2, the silence is 5 seconds, and almost making a hero like Quap very killable.
Yeah, for sure. Tekis has always been a big problem for these kind of heroes. He was even more of a menace before, to be honest, when he had the static trap. Just got rooted in there as well for like 6 seconds.
Yeah, the stasis mines.
Yeah, so Fabian's just looking for level 6, probably wants to try to move after that as well. And Armor actually went very heavy into the frost arrows, meaning his jungling is going to be slowed down by quite a bit.
Not enjoying his time.
Not one bit.
Radiant's bottom tower.
Top lane, Rolling Thunder, Ice Path not gonna do anything, and now TZY coming back the other way. He's gonna look for the swashbuckle, but all of a sudden, another strike comes out, and that hits onto TZY under the tower, keeping Y alive. Urn ticks out. Ame, though, he's getting attacked by Mercy. Charge in. Dust. Oh, gets the Sonic Wave off just before the blast off hits. But with the mines, Jinkyu able to get the kill. He's stunned up for a while, thanks to this Ogre Smash from the Ogre Bruiser. Oh, there's the mine with the charge, but the Snowball avoiding both and getting the kill.
Oh, another mine, though.
Another mine.
Bong.
This time getting the kill.
Oh, man, what a hero. And now he has the proximity mines as well. And on the tail end of that, they also lost the Dark Willow to the Kunkka solo. Nothing to say. Well, as I say that, he might be a little bit of trouble again.
No Sonic Wave. No Sonic Wave. He's fine.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
He's fine.
New treasures.
So what think you're gonna do now with the proximity mines? They're pretty decent at taking down buildings. Yeah,
He's going
Medusa's
Axe, so
free farming the entire game as well.
You were talking about.
That fight.
Yeah, I think you need that axe. There's no way around it, especially if you pick it with the Spirit Breaker.
Taking a look at the replay here. And clamping on. I'm cutting back. Sorry, nothing to say. In some trouble. X back, though. I'll end up dead. Nothing to say. And for the third time already, Ame, he's died twice as well. So these heroes on OGD are certainly struggling.
Yeah, I have to say I'm a little surprised that you can first pick a quad like this and still have games like this, you know? Medusa also is farming away. How do you pressure Medusa? So much pressure on yourself already.
You're very far behind. The Medusa's not getting pressured at all, like we said. It just when that happens, it feels like Medusa is just primed to have a very easy game. Spirit Breaker charge just coming in on the creeps as Mercy has been spotted.
Yeah, right now they're just getting out farmed around the map as it is.
Under attack.
Medusa farms faster than Drow. Fox farming faster than Kunkka.
Middle tower is under attack.
Tango's farming faster than Spirit Breaker, but now they want to make a move and instantly unsmoked.
Yeah, but they've got Ice Path. Ooh, misses though. And now they're looking for the Terrorize. It lands onto the Jakiro. Proximity mine down, the damage being done. They've got the ghost ship, but the snowball saved. Cursed Crown stuns up too. The snowball hits on it, nothing to say. They've got the charge coming out. They get the kill on a Kaz. Looking over at Dust. Blast off is there, but into the Stone Gaze. Jinkyu ends up dead. Sonic Wave comes out. Rolling Thunder trying to hit the Spirit Breaker and eventually does. Dust and Mercy surviving on a low amount of health with the help over from Bei. That works out really well for MagMa again, and it looked like LGD had the opportunity to really cause some pain, but ultimately fall short again. That was something we saw in the first game too.
It's a little bit worrying. LGD doesn't really look comfortable right now, like in both games, which is very, it's a weird thing to say, right?
Yeah.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
That's the LGD we're talking about.
Marking out the mines and marking out these heroes. Q writing on the map.
Got it.
I'm really worried about the pace that Medusa is farming at.
Yeah, top of the net worth. Look at where Ame is. Not even close. Really not even close. Are you going Shadow Blade on Spirit Breaker? I assume he wants Ags as well.
probably needs to go into the BKB after it first. He definitely eventually wants to go into the Axe, but it's gonna be a while.
Even Jinkyu's Axe is gonna be a while. Jinkyu using Blast Off to go further back towards his tower.
Is under attack.
This is a 4K deficit that is starting to feel a little insurmountable.
Big problem is that they can't really find any opening ever, like on a Medusa or anything.
Thinking about the Nether Strike, forces out the Snowball. Now might be able to get the kill on a Mercy, but he's under the tower. And this is something that Jinkyu kind of excels at a little bit. He is now using these sticky bombs to farm, and he does find farm as a 4. That being said, Mercy has more farm than him at the moment, and it looks like they skank. Could potentially be devastating. Jinkyu has shown up. They do have Ame over to the side, but they look over at Faith Beyond to get the kill on the 1 to start. They've got the Curse Crown onto the Jakiro. A Sticky Mine and a Proximity Mine were placed down, not doing enough damage. Ame, though, with the right clicks out onto the Dark Willow. Terrorize lands onto nothing to say. They've got the X on a Dust, pulling him back into a mine, but still, MagMa come out ahead, and that is without the Medusa.
Yeah, nothing's really coming together for LGD, unfortunately. Every time they try something, they get completely shut down. And that was, again, all this time Medusa has been farming. It's already 3.5k net worth ahead of the Drow. It's getting a little bit silly.
And they're trying to find other ways to get this done. Mines down and damage being dealt here to the Dark Willow. Nothing to say, we'll eventually get credit for that kill. And they'll try to take this tier 1 tower. They'll look for more. Blast Off used, TZY, not in range. And they're still looking.
Dust is backstabbing.
Sticky Bomb, it explodes, and all of a sudden Mercy's coming in with Dust. Nothing to say. He is looking like he's going to drop again. Charge is going to be away from the fight. They're going to keep up with Y. You already had the Techies TP out, so that's going to be not 1 but 2 there for MagMa, and they lead 14-10 by 5k.
Radiant are scanning.
Yeah, it looks like LGD is really running into like a wall all the time. They're trying to make moves, but they just can't. Always outnumbered, outdamaged. Kunkka finally finishes his BKB, but might be a little late. Perhaps.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack. Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
Very scary for them. Medusa almost has her Skadi completed. After that, Roshan should be the next. And the problem is also the Quap is having a fantastic game.
Yeah, no surprise again that we see Dust having a great time. Bottom lane, once again, they will try to kill off this Pango, and they do so. I think you're getting credit for that kill. Grabbing himself a decent chunk of gold, as, like we said, he's trying to build it into the Ags.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if Sinky's actually one that dealt the most damage so far in his team.
Definitely seems likely. Ame, he is going to get caught. Blink, Scream, and the Silence, but they've got the Yules. The charge comes out. It lands on Bolt. The Nether Strike to follow it up. Do they have the damage to get the kill here on a Dust? The Sonic Wave, the Ice Path. Oh, avoided with the Snowball.
Is under attack.
And Blast Off. They catch Mercy, but they only catch Mercy. Queen of Pain was able to elude them for the moment and sips on a full bottle.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Oh, and he's out. How's Medusa looking? Still farming away. Already got her Skadi. Oh, Medusa's so rich.
Middle tower is under attack.
Yeah. And then all this time they've just been fighting without the Medusa.
Well, looking for him now. I don't think there's damage to kill him.
They'll try it. Macro Pyre, Ice Path, Coumarin, all coming in, sticky bomb thrown out. They're getting rid of a lot of the mana, but it's not looking like it's going to matter. They get the kill onto Faith Beyond. They find themselves nothing to say. We'll pop the BKB, the sticky bomb. They'll avoid it. And they'll get up onto the high ground. They'll look for the techies. They've got the Yules. The Shadow Strike gets onto the techies. They should be able to get the kill. They'll throw a sticky bomb in desperation, but it won't do anything. And now they'll also finish off nothing to say.
Yeah, well played by Mercy. Blinked in last second when he was trying to TP out with the BKB. Should be free Roshan with the tag team as well. Yeah, I don't know. MagMa is completely outplaying LGD. Both games. Like, first game maybe you can say it's a fluke, but what about this game? It's, you know, kill score wise, not as one-sided, but net worth wise, it's even worse than the last game.
It's really starting to get out of hand, and I don't really see LGD having many options to get this done and bring this back. Like, you just put an Aegis onto the Medusa, right? Like, what really do you have in the LGD arsenal to start to claw back?
Well, it's definitely time to lose some towers.
Certainly feels that way. Bramblemaze avoided there by Faith Beyond. Mercy jumping in, and they might have caught themselves a Tusk, but a 3-man terrorize will certainly save them.
Oh, he charged again. Oh, nothing's working out for LGD. There's a Sonic Wave as well.
The Shadow Strike on Spirit Breaker. And he does have the Sonic Wave. They're trying to place down as much vision as they can and take control of the jungle. This is something they did in the first game too. $6,000 net worth lead.
Good.
Like, obviously, you do want this Axe on Texas, but like that's not coming. Nothing to say. He's struggling again. He's finally got that BKB, but he used it defensively, and Ame's still farming and trying to find answers. He's 0-3-4. They find techies again, and they're gonna try and get some help here from Ame. Finally does some damage to get the kill on a Kaz. They did get the disarm on 2, but they have the follow-ups coming through. Sonic Wave is out, and Ame, that's not really worth it. This is not the best move. It felt like he was maybe forced to get involved with the way the game's going for him. They have the X, they'll look for the torrent, but again, there's the snowball, the blink forward from Dust, the charge is coming out from Faith Beyond. It'll come from the side. They've got the ice path. They should be able to maybe get this kill on Dust, but they have themselves the
He's out of mana.
Yules up into the air, avoiding the pullback on the X and the torrent, so they get the kill on a Faith Beyond. It looks like nothing to say. Now without mana, or now without a team is in trouble.
How are they getting so stunned by MagMa?
is under attack.
Is LGD just completely out of it, or is MagMa just like overplaying, or perhaps a little of both?
Not really certain yet.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
At this point, the MagMa looks just as good as Extreme Gaming did yesterday. Or was it yesterday? Yeah, yesterday.
Dire's structures are fortified.
Yeah.
Radiant structures are fortified. Dire's bottom tower.
However, I'm always for it. If your team shows up and performs well.
Dire's bottom tower.
Again, caught again.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
And he throws out some damage, but it's not really going to do anything.
Yeah, I'm loving how MagMa's playing. They're going high ground now as well. I don't really know what their defense is, to be honest. If they've been dice especially, he's dead.
It's under attack.
X, torrent, and nothing to say. Throwing out some damage with the Tidebringer, but just not enough. And that is Tusk just eating that damage.
Dire's bottom tower.
The whole time, Ame's just looking to find some farm.
Are under attack.
You gotta remember they still have this Aegis for 1:15 as well.
Yeah, with a wreck like that.
Dire's
No
bottom
answer.
barracks has fallen.
Very reminiscent of when the patch came out and Blaze was able to beat them. Same word, or well, same
But
base
the thing
word.
is, MagMa didn't do anything differently than they usually do. There's no new hero, no new items, nothing.
They're trying to go on the Medusa, and Medusa will lose the Aegis. The TZY is in the base with the Rolling Thunder. He'll roll up for a second. They get the second life now from this Medusa. Snowball to avoid the Torrent X combo. That is okay to get the Aegis, but they need more than that, and they're going to try to potentially or find something else. And they go with the Drow into the jungle. There isn't much for them to get. Why is 24 minutes into the game, he's still level 9?
Yeah, it's not going too well for them. They're smoking on them again.
One forward punch, terrorize. It's just so easy to get these kills, and they will take out Ame as well as Y.
I'm really wondering if
Dire's middle tower is
that
under
might sound like an excuse, and maybe it is, but you know, LGD is experimenting and MagMa is not. Like MagMa is 100%, whereas LGD feels like at half strength or something. Now I don't know if it's because they are experimenting or because of other reasons, but MagMa is absolutely handing it to them.
Dire's middle tower is
Yeah.
under
They're going on to the techies. They'll get the kill on the Jinku. They'll look over at the tier 3 mid. This is...
I just want to emphasize, Peacock, no new items, no new heroes. This is the best MagMa has to offer.
Dire's middle barracks are under attack.
That is looking very true. They're going to go over to Faith Beyond, who's been caught out in the back. Nothing to say with Cursed Crown. He's going to try and throw a Ghost Ship as well as an X, but there's the Snowball once again. The Ghost Ship's not going to do anything. The Snowball will pull them into the creeps as the mines explode, but don't do much. Finally, nothing to say gets the kill on a Kaz. They're starting to mount a little bit of a defense. They go after the Medusa. The charge hits on a Mercy, but the blink forward from Dust. They'll look to get this kill out on a Faith Beyond. Eventually, though, they're right on top of this Techies, who's trying to get the blast off out and does. They got the silence out of the Queen of Pain, but now the follow-up damage just doesn't look like it's going to be there. Snowball in, the kill is there for the Medusa. Finally, Mercy ends up dead. They've got the BKB popping up, and to say is, ooh, the damage out from Ame to get the kill on the TZY, but just coming in. They've got the silence out on Ame. They will chase him down, and the Stone Goose is there. There's nothing Ame can do except for die. Rules to avoid the X again. They've done a good job of making sure that, well, the effectiveness of Kunkka just isn't there, and they'll call GG. MagMa will take this series 2-0 over LGD.
And the games are even close. It was
No, not at all.
one-sided. Big stomps.